Hello. Today we are going to look after in Blender some the viewport view and something like we need to practice right up. So this is Blender. It's called editor type. Okay. If you click here, you can see 3D viewport where you can work something like to move or whatever you care selected and whatever form you want. You can select from the editor type and you can choose whatever you want. So this is the view 3D viewport, and this is the outliner, and this is the properties. So this is you can choose from here. You can select this the outliner, and you can also select it here from the properties that you can see right here. And you can also select this like the viewport, and you can see the tiny viewport work well. It's really cool. Okay, and you can change from here also whatever you want. And there are many types like UV editor and shaded editor and anything. And you can also turn this also 3D viewpoint. Now we are going to fix this. So how can you do it? You can see this is very cool. Okay, first of all, now we can like outliner. Okay, and this is outliner and this is properties and this is 3D viewport. You can see we fixed it. Right. Now let's check out these. So you can click here from here, and you can access from anything. And this is the uh, thing you can like anything draw. And if you want to rub this out, you can delete it from here, put note, and click the minus. You can see that vanishes. Okay. Now what I'm going to say is you can choose the access whatever you want from here, but you can also access this by clicking shift and space. Okay, Blender is really powerful, but if you need to use Blender really efficiently, you need to understand the things in the Blender that right here, like anywhere. You need to understand the workings of them. If you understand everything, like what this key does, what this does, then what this does. You can sort out your work in like really amazing. Okay, now if I want this cursor in the middle again, so I would like to shift C to put that thing up here. Okay, I'm going to show you something in here. If I press this, you can see whatever here. I choose this is the mesh thing, so I close that, and it goes to the vanish. This is not really that, but you can try it. It's okay. Okay, now this is the site manager thing, so you can access whatever you want. And this you can select this, left click, left long click, and you can do this. Okay, this thing is it about the other interface aerial, and you can really observe when you render things out. You can observe if I render by pressing F12, you can see the cube, and there's nothing on the lines. Green line, red line, blue line. The lines are not there here anymore. So yeah, this is the render view. You can see the only cube and the big out space. So if we want, I don't want this. Okay, can't really cross this. Okay, you can see this is the render view where we see it like having this. And if by clicking this again, you can also again see the red every line, every axis. So you can try this out. Oh, this is the face orientation. Okay, this is really important. Is anything happen in your object? Like this object is like, I don't want that object. This object is really bad looking. Just check the face orientation. Is it turned into red? You don't need to do, it is turned in red. The only thing is to do is tab into edit mode, select everything, and then shift N. And that automatically recalculate the normals. And whatever stuff you're making, is anything happen with your stuff? If the stuff turning red, if the stuff is really bad looking, just check the orientation. After checking that, you will see um, if you detect anything, obviously you detect the red thing. The particular area that you think the area is not right, you need to change that. No, you don't need to change that. Only thing is to change is just recalculate the normals. And the way is again edit mode, select everything by clicking A and shift N. By clicking this, you can see that this is red means inside and blue means outside. So it automatically recalculate like this by clicking shift N. You can also search from here, like uh, yeah, you can also search like here on here and anything else. So this is really cool stuff, and this is really important stuff. When you're making big projects in Blender, you'll definitely use that. Okay, don't delete part things. You just check the norms, and that automatically leads you to like winning position. Okay, this is X-ray vision. This is X-ray vision. Toggle X-ray. You can see the inside of any object if you really want to. You don't need to like go always frame wireframe. You don't need to really go always in the wireframe. You can just click here. See, fun stuff. Now I'm going to show this. This is wireframe. This is the solid view. I'm going to click turn off that it's toggle. This is material view, and this is the render view. So instead of clicking here, you can choose by clicking Z and solid, Z, again material, Z render, Z wireframe. By clicking Z on your keyboard, you can access this at really fast. Z. Okay, Z, yeah. Fun stuff. Oh, this is really getting really fun. And now what I'm going to teach is, okay, learn this. Okay. If we wanted to learn this stuff, so we need to shift A, mesh. I'm going to select something like, okay, give me some time. I will definitely. Okay. Right. You see, it brings four cubes in here. You can see this in the scene. Four cubes are here. If I move this forward, okay, Um, okay. You see here, there are many views. These are the views like global, local, and I'm now going to talk about these two mainly. And these two are really important. Again, I'm going to say, if you are going to make really big projects uh, or after, you need to learn this. This is really important and fun stuff always. So I'm going to explain this global. Okay, if I select everything, okay, if I select everything and I'm going to move this, you can see everything is going on the viewport. The basic stuff in Blender is like this is the upside down and this is the Y and right side or side by way, this is the X. Green, red, and Z. And now if I going to like I'm going to rotate this. You see if I rotate anything, but the Z point is still upside down. If I rotate like something like this, double R, okay, double R means you can shift it. Okay, double R. You can also press double R to rotate anything. Okay. If you see, if I click here, 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 anything, after I rotate this, still everything is like on the like this is the x-axis, this is the y-axis, and upside down is the z-axis. You see, whatever I choose, if I rotate anywhere, still it gonna say the upside down is z. If I choose in the local, do you see something different? Yeah, the view is changed, the z is changed, the y is changed, and the x also is changed. It really adapt the position where the cube is. If I select everything, if I do like this, you see every object that I moved that goes on their own position. In local view, every object moves on their own position. And in the global view is basic. This is the green, this is the X, and upside down is the Z. That's the global view. If I choose the global view, the X is this, the Y is this, the Z is this. This is in the global view. If I choose local, each and every individual object move on their local axis. Local axis means, see, wherever I move this, if I rotate here, you can see the head is of the cube is detecting here. And if I move again, okay, like this, you can see this is also going to change with the cube. So this is the basic of the local and the global. You can try this by your own for your practice example. Okay, now we are going to discuss this. This is really important. This is the select items that, okay, if I choose 3D cursor, this is the 3D cursor in Blender. If I click here, okay, this is the local view. I'm going to choose global. You see, if I choose anything, it always select the cursor because here I choose the 3D cursor. Okay, if I rotate this, you will see the things are rotated on the 3D cursor point of view. Interesting stuff, right? If I choose individual origin, if I rotate, it will originate by individual. This object individual origin is in the middle, and if I choose the 3D cursor, the object will rotate as per the 3D cursor where it is. If I move the 3D cursor here by shift and right click, if I rotate, see, my object is rotating as per the 3D cursor what I want. Fun stuff. Okay. I think this is the active element. Okay. Yeah. Active element means if I press shift and this, the active element is this cell. Now, you have the question, why it is the active element? You see, every item I selected, if I press A, this item's color is really orange, but this item color is light orange. So the light orange part, where it is big, the light orange part is always the active element. If I rotate anything, you see, everything is gonna operate from the active element. You see the difference? This is really dark orange, and this is really light orange. You can see that the line and the lines. This is really light, and this is really dark. You can see the difference. So if you choose active element, then this is gonna work. Yeah. Now I'm going to show this. This is the name is proportional editing object like professional editing. Okay, this stuff is very cool. I'm gonna okay, select everything, X, delete, Shift A, bring up a plane, scale it. Okay, okay. I'm gonna off this right now, and I'm going to edit more. Control R to subdivide. I'm gonna scroll up like multiple, click, right click, Control R, scroll up, right click. Amazing. Okay, now I'm in the vertex mode. If I, okay, this, yeah. Here is the proportion editing. What is to do is if you select anything, if you grab and if you pick up like this, if you scroll your mouse wheel, you see you created a mountain. Really good looking mountain, isn't that? If I can select anything, click G and it really looks like a cloth. So it's wonderful. Um, okay, you can try everything out here. Like if you click here, here, it's really pointy and yeah, this is really cool stuff. You understand what I'm trying to say? So okay, I'm going to delete this and Shift A, bring cube, Shift C, and Shift A, bring another cube. This, you see, there is two cube. If I turn this on, if I select any cube, you see, I can operate. Okay, okay, grab and grab and do this. Okay. If you select this, you can see many things up here. So here, you can see multiple things like phase and volume, vertex, increment. If I choose on the increment, you can see if I move any object, it moves every inch like a bit. Okay, bit. You can see you didn't normally move it. It just moves like a, every space area has their own steps. It increments something like by one. So if you really move like this, and this is quite helpful, you'll find it in your upcoming projects if you turn. If I select the face, this is really interesting, isn't it? If I see the face, if I select this cube and see, it automatically link up with the cube face. So if it like this and this automatically, yeah, this really linked up. And if you select the face project, select again, and okay, I'm going to shift A, UV sphere. With this, you see the UV sphere, it automatically joins with the cube face. If I click here and shift D to duplicate, if I again shift here and shift D, uh, I'm going to put that here. You see every object I'm clicking, they are attached from the cube. And if I turn that off, if I turn that off, again shift D. If I move anywhere, if I click here, just see, in shift D, it didn't happen because this is not selected. So what I need to do is select this and you can access anything up here. I'm right now in the fresh project. You can choose space nearest and you can also choose this, but it's not right now. This is not important, but you can try it on later. So if you grab and you see it automatically clicking out. So yeah, this really interesting stuff. Right today I show you. I think we can call it a day. Thank you very much.